Starting a YouTube channel sounds simple, right? You press record, you publish, you're done. But that's completely changed when you actually try to start and you press record for the first time. One of the things that stop people to start the YouTube channel is fear of judgment. Thinking that everybody is watching, all your friends, your family, and they're gonna start judging you for what you're saying, for how you say it, and all that. But in reality, is that nobody's watching, especially in the beginning. So when I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I actually came across a video that was suggesting to don't share your first video with your friends and with your family, especially because it's gonna affect the way that the algorithm think about your content, because most probably what you're saying and what you are trying to build your channel around is not gonna resonate with your family, it's not gonna resonate with your friends, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna resonate with other people that might be in a similar situation than you are. So don't share your first video with your friends, don't share your first video with your family, and that will help you overcome that fear of judgment. Your first video is not gonna get too many views, and that's completely fine. That's actually very helpful because that will give you a little bit more confidence to be able to deliver better messages and creating better videos when you are actually 5, 6, 10 down the line. So don't worry about people judging you, especially the people close to you. They just don't need to know that you are doing YouTube. Another thing that people get stuck with is perfectionism. They think that the video needs to be perfect. But I can guarantee you there is no way of making a video perfect. There will always be something that when you watch it back, you're like, I could have done that differently, and I should have put the light here. I should have put myself in another place. So that you will only be able to understand while you're doing things and after you're doing things. It can never be perfect at the very start. So just start, see the mistake that you're doing, and every time you can just try to improve one thing to make things better. Another problem that people face is that there is too much information online. There's too many video, and you probably, and I'm guilty of the same myself. I was watching hours and hours of YouTube on how to start and how to frame, how to light, how to look at camera settings, camera gear, and all that. All that information was actually confusing me even more than what I was before. So what really helped me was to actually stop consuming and start creating. And when I start creating and start recording my first video, that actually makes it even easier to keep going, because until I didn't start, I was always thinking of what I can do better without actually doing it. And that didn't work. The way that I'm actually getting better is by seeing the mistake that I'm making and improve them every time. Another problem that I had, and I think a lot of other people have the same problem, is that they don't really know what to talk about and what direction they should take for their YouTube channel. But again, that only comes once you start recording a couple of videos and you understand in which direction you want to go. When I first started, I wanted to do something completely different. And I did record something that was definitely not what I'm doing right now. But that doesn't matter. That actually helped me understand that that was probably not what I wanted to do. So you can only get clarity on what you want to do when you're actually doing it. So what I recommend is to have an idea, or maybe two, start doing that, and then you realize, yes, this is something that I want to do, and you can stick with it, or you can pivot, you can change. There is no right or wrong. So take one idea, start with one, and you see how you go. And if down the line that's not what you want to do, you can always change to do something completely different. So if everything I said in this video is kind of resonating with you of the reason why you didn't start your YouTube channel yet, just have a little reset. Stop worrying about other people, stop worrying about the way you look or the way you sound. Nobody cares about the problem that you see in yourself. I can actually explain you this with this example. I once saw a photographer, a portrait photographer, that was trying to tell to people that they were worried by the way they look. He just showed them a FedEx sign. And with this FedEx sign, I'm gonna probably put it somewhere in the screen. And this photographer was showing this FedEx sign to people and was asking them, can you see the arrow in the logo? And most people couldn't, until he was actually showing to them where the arrow is. And this was to explain that if you don't know that something exists, until somebody tells you, you don't see it. So if you're thinking that one side of your face looks better than the other, that's just you, that you know what you don't like about yourself. But other people don't see the same as you do. So don't worry about it. Just forget about all the things that make you worry. And when you will be able to get rid of all these ideas and problems, you will start feeling much more confident in recording yourself and putting yourself out there for other people to watch. So if you want help getting your first video out, I created a simple step-by-step YouTube starter kit that you can download from the description box below. It's completely free. I don't want anything in return. The only thing that probably I will ask is, if you are using it, just let me know how you go and how the guide helped you. And I'm very curious to see the video that you actually create. So that's it for me now, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.